Michael Douglas is revisiting one of the most talked about and misunderstood scenes of his 1994 thriller Disclosure, pointing to its now iconic virtual reality sequence as something ahead of its time and a little mischievous. In a recent interview, Douglas reflected on how the film incorporated cutting-edge technology concepts long before they became part of everyday conversation. "We were doing virtual reality before people even knew what it was," he said. "It felt sci-fi back then, but now it looks almost prophetic." The scene in question featured Douglas's character navigating a digital archive inside a fully immersive virtual environment, donning a headset and walking through a stylized 3D office space. At the time, the sequence drew both intrigue and mockery, with some critics calling it implausible and cheesy. Today, however, many are reevaluating the scene in light of the metaverse, VR gaming, and enterprise-level virtual collaboration platforms. Douglas acknowledged the mixed reception but maintained that the filmmakers were trying something bold. "It was a little mischievous," he said with a grin. "We knew it was risky, but also exciting. No one was doing anything like it." Directed by Barry Levinson and based on Michael Crichton's novel, Disclosure was already controversial for flipping the typical power dynamic in sexual harassment narratives. The film saw Douglas's character, Tom Sanders, accusing his female boss, played by Demi Moore, of misconduct. The VR sequence was part of a high-stakes attempt to uncover tampered files and expose the truth, combining tech thriller tension with stylized visuals that stood out at the time. Douglas credits Crichton's vision and the production team's willingness to take creative risks. "Crichton was always looking ahead," he said. "He understood the implications of digital space and power. We were just trying to keep up." Now, with modern audiences rediscovering the film through streaming platforms, that once ridiculed scene is finding new appreciation. Tech enthusiasts and cinephiles alike have noted how closely it anticipated elements of modern-day virtual navigation and data interaction. "We weren't trying to predict the future," Douglas said. "But looking back, it feels like we caught a glimpse of something just over the horizon." 3 decades later, what once seemed like cinematic exaggeration now feels oddly familiar, a testament to how film, even when it plays with fiction, sometimes lands closer to reality than anyone expects.